Which is hard work. I listened to Coach Nick for all the game plan, came out with the dub. I ain't get undisciplined, follow all the game plan. We scout 3 days for this, 3 days, and I just follow the game plan over and over again. Me and my brother right here, 2-3, Jalen Hancock. Hey man,
going on, man.
We went back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back, man. Hey, that's it. I knew how to turn up. I had to change for the team. I had to change for the team. I was shooting too much, so I had to get my game on the defense end. So on the defense end, that's when I came back. Got layups and steals, all that, and I changed the whole man in the game. And we started getting dunks after dunk. I know it. Back to back, right here, back to back. Even if we down, if we can be 16 and 20, we still gonna work. We a March and February team anyway, so preseason, anything over there, that don't matter. We gonna work. We gonna practice and practice. We gonna get better and better. We gonna take defense. We gonna listen, and our offense gonna come. We like to play D and play offense. So besides that, Kimball one of the best schools in the metroplex around here. If you want to win state, you gotta come here. If you don't want to win state, you gonna go somewhere else. But if you want to win state, you gonna come here. Yeah, that's what I told you.
Yeah, I just came out here and dominated. They disrespect our coach, so we just feel like we just have to go out there and just dominate them. It's something to our coach disrespectful, we can't let that slide. I use my athleticism, play hard, bro. Pressure them the whole game. Don't give them nothing.
Got something we gotta get done, so listen. We got practice tomorrow. We said we're gonna keep what? We're gonna keep what? We're gonna keep what? Practice. We're gonna keep practicing. We got West Plains. West Plains. So we got West Plains. Listen, now, this is where you're taking up another notch. Okay? We took it up a notch today. You know, it don't stop. We got one more, and then we on I-35. And then we got one more, I-35 South. Then we got one more. But I'm proud of you guys. Hey, it ain't over. This was a good win. Celebrate tonight. We back to business tomorrow. Bring it. Judge on three. Judge on three. 1, 2, 3.
And after this big playoff win, can you talk about the consistency that y'all have displayed throughout the season and how y'all brought that to this playoff game to win it?
Well, the one thing is that we preached all year was being smarter with the basketball early. You know, we played some good basketball, then we went through a spell where we just weren't being real smart, you know. And the thing was, if you notice tonight, once we got across, we took care of the ball, we made the right passes. A couple turnovers in there, but that's what I was harping on. Take care of the ball, make the free throws. We shot terrible from the free throw line tonight. It helped us. We still got out and got the win.
Can you describe the fuel that you like? What you tell your players to get them to play with so much intensity on the defensive end?
Well, it's the culture. From the first time they walk in practice, they already know, especially the incoming ninth graders. You know, you get a sophomore here, they're coming in. They come in and see the culture here. at Kimball High School and the way we practice, and they have to match that. So it's been set in stone. It started way before me, but I had to kind of come in when I took over. You know, started off slow a few years, but once I got it to where I wanted it, it's gonna be like that every time y'all see us. And I'm gonna tell you like this, I know there's a lot of writers out there, a lot of guys that do rankings and stuff like that. We lost a big time player to a prep school, lost another kid to a prep school, and they say, hey, y'all lost these kids, you know, they all gonna be down, this the year to beat them. But once they start understanding what the culture here is at Kimball, that we gonna play hard, we gonna play smart, play together, it's always gonna be a show. And when some of those guys realize that, they gonna have us at #1 every year.
Describe how much this win means for the team and moving forward throughout the rest of the playoffs.
Well, they understand, you know, playoff basketball, you know, when you come out of district, you're playing at a certain level, then you gotta take it up another level. From the coaching staff to the players to the trainers, managers, and everything like that. So they understand what the mission is. I got several guys back from last year's state championship team, so they know when we say we got to take it up a notch, we take it up a notch. So this win, of course, means everything because we still playing. And like I tell them all the time, let's just keep practicing. And the last practice is the day before the state championship game. There's no more practices.
Can you talk about how much the weight room contributes to the team and how they play on the court?
Well, it's a mindset. We know we got to get in there and they're gonna work hard in that weight room like in the morning. We got to be there at 9:45. We got to weight set 10, film. In the regimen we set in place years ago by one of my former assistants who's the head coach of Melina now. He brought that system in a few years ago and we just kind of stuck with it. If you look at Caden Gray, #0, David Cole, #3, if you've seen those guys' bodies a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, till now, you can tell those guys really, really work hard. And it's a mindset. I was yelling for fouls out there. I'm sure you guys saw some things that weren't called, grabs and stuff and things like that, but then I just went ahead and told them, you know what, I'm not asking for another foul. We tough. We be in the weight room every day, and that's when they say, we got it, coach.